was 37-year-old Charles Rock. He's out of the hospital and is facing several charges,
Right,
including armed robbery with a deadly weapon.
it was a lot
So police say
easier.
Rock robbed a bank near 7th Street and Thunderbird Road last Thursday. Witnesses say he had a rifle and an explosive device. Police say Rock drove off before they got to the scene. That's what investigators tell us. He drove to a strip mall near Cactus Road and then began shooting at that police helicopter. A police sergeant then shot at Rock, who was hit but still drove off again.
Let's go
Officers
lucky.
eventually caught up to him and arrested
And
him.
apparently they're
A
weak
bomb
now.
squad later found a homemade bomb in his car. Well, now to a topic that is really always on the minds of parents and families.
Welcome to another episode of At Your Disclosure. You have the fabulous Arma. Now, oh, you know, I hate when she plays that shitty, but it's a trip to me. Hell, there's premonitions. Like, for instance, not too long ago, and I'm gonna put my shoes on so I can freaking better elaborate this shoe. That beautiful, gorgeous shoe. Yeah. So it's good to take care of bit there. So yeah, like I was telling you, freaking, it's difficult. As far as that bank robbery, that guy must have gotten a 5-star. the National Guard get involved in, shoot at a helicopter, a police helicopter. And you tell yourself, man. Got ourselves into. But this is a trip to me. For the simple fact, oh shoot, pen's on. Cool, yes, sir. For that, it is nuts. Oh man. You know, all of doubts that, wow, why even bother? You don't figure that living under a bus and I deal with living in. Oh. I'll stay out again. Let's see that. Oh shit. Thought for a second I had. Oh, for a second there, I thought I had my deadly friend there. But yeah, it's a trip to me. Samal's birthday was on Thursday. On 420. That's when we had the little celebration. And, you know, Pop's playing the guitar for her. That's when I sleep because the bed bugs. Real calm. Johnny Appleseeds, Johnny Appleseeds, crawling up your taint. Wait. No, it's Johnny Appleseed, ringing in the seat, crawling up your taint. Only he would freaking think of that. But yeah, to me, that premonition is trippy. You know, freaking, I was just on the line not too long ago this month with some you know, in elementary growing up with Kovacs Phoenix. And this is probably the side where we didn't really cover that much, so we can even turn it off. You know, the unit isn't bad at all. It has the vault ceilings. And that's always, that's if there's more than one deal. This stuff's alright. Tequila rolls. But yeah, it's a trip. That deadly friend. You know, I get a hold of the twins. And even over at Striker Sensibility Solution. You know, I'm at the 51st location, the Phoenix location. And, you know, the direction that the show was going was that the audience would get back at me and place a comment confirming that we had communication from a distance, which is the level of perception is heightened through experience, meaning a person possesses too much perception, self-perception is heightened through experience. These films from a distance, basically, knowing without knowing. So basically, the person's perception is heightened by a large amount of success now. Oh, so yeah, I reached out to one of the twins members growing up. Well, my boy and I, mainly, my boy, we got one pool real tight. We would call the white boys. Everyone knew about that or the twins. But Ryan, Richard, Bubba, and Matthew. I remember they would live diagonal to Aaron's house, and they'd go over there whenever we'd work on vehicles. But the trippy thing is reaching out to him. Because I made some bomb ass announcements a couple times, reach out to my friends, and I was just telling him basically that without me even realizing I was making some nachos, and I'm just making a what would you call it? Concussion? Not a concussion, concoction. So I'm just there freaking. There's only a few eggs. I found some ground beef, so I chopped up some tortillas. I fry the chips and add the ground beef. I take it out of I separate them, and I'm cooking this in butter. So then I had the cheese in front of it. I'm basically eating nachos, so I'm telling Matthew this through Messenger, and I send him some some photos, some pictures, just just to relate to what I was telling him. And the trippy thing about it is, before all that, I was having some dreams. I had a feeling they were premonitions. So freaking, it's a trip. The White Stripes dope. Yeah, Jack White. I like the you're an immigrant too. You should kick yourself too. You're an immigrant too. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This cat sprays like a mother trucker though. It's a good companion, but man, she has bad habits. So, it is what it is. And that church will provide. They have good stuff. This stuff's unbearable. I give it to the cat immediately. The little good thing, you can pop it open, so you gotta survive. I mixed that with eggs pretty good. This stuff, you survive somehow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that deadly friend of mine, without realizing that you could be sleeping with the enemy. But that's the thing, though. I'm gonna explain to you guys about uh interdimensional telepathy. That means basically what's being projected. Someone's consciously projected onto you, even whether it is, even broadcasted. In time, each person is there for eternity in that time frame. So it's reaching out to you if you pay enough attention. And but to me, the trippy thing, and that's what I'm drawn about it. Not only that, but you know, it it, it comes natural. So that's how I'm able to find out a lot of information. That's how I'm able to find out a lot of things that aren't supposed to be apparent, and yet people deny it. They don't care about a bank robbery. Well, it's a victimless crime, or just someone might even blame, B of A or just about any banks that they charge someone if they steal. You saying that you agreed, and that's how it is. You agreed that this fees, were just. But to me, the trippy thing about it, watching, uh, I was just uploading Deadly Friend, which is Mom's birthday, on Thursday. So it turns out to be there might have happened some things happening between some family members and my ex. We're currently married, but we're separated. We've been separated for 6 years. But that's the thing, though. A lot of times, if I'm outside, or just if I don't if it's not apparent to me, then it could go unnoticed. But you kind of tell if you pay enough attention. So, you know, back to Deadly Friend. So That's a movie from 19, I want to say 1986 or 1983, but it's a good movie. I don't want to say it's an indie movie, or you could kind of say it is, but you know, it this dream outside wants to be based off that movie. And I can remember growing up watching that movie when that old lady's head explodes, with the basketball. Imagine that shit. Boom, making your head explode now. Oh. So yeah, freaking. Even if I'm watching that movie or even hearing about it out of nowhere, I'm here dreaming in the room here, sleeping on the floor. And that's how I notice whenever I dream profoundly, it's when I'm out of it. So my corner space, I got me two left in there. If I wanted to, I crack those open, but nah. It's all about recuperating. You don't want your stomach hurting. But yeah, freaking, we hear sleeping about that dream, waking up to tell others. And one of the first person I'll tell was I believe, my cousin Cody and I think Lana and Matthew and a couple other friends, because I thought the dream was it was impressive. That's why. Oh look, that's the lady that comes on FBI or Quantico. She was dating one of the Jonas brothers. Her name was it Paprika. Anywho, yeah, man, freaking, that's a good show, by the way. Quantico, or at Reddy's Quarterdale. Whoa. And yeah, man, freaking, it's crazy to me what dreams can be as lucid as possible, as lucid as could be. Freaking, the dream depicts deadly friend. Freaking that robotic girl, that freaking uh, apparently falls for his creation. So it's almost like a Frankenstein monster scenario, but it's Buffy. It turns out to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer and this is before Buffy. So it's the girl next door smiling at you, waiting for you to go over there and take care of bitten it now. And I can remember Yetta Gibson. So yeah, freaking. Oh man, I'm parched. I'm actually considering some coffee would be nice. But yeah, freaking. That's a trip to me. You know, Basically, someone's going around picking up someone, that deadly friend, and it picks up like three, I don't know, prisoners in this car, and there's like two identical deadly friends in the front, but one has deadly tendencies. So after they make the initial arrest, they take off, and before you know it, body parts fly everywhere. So she has apparently incredible strength and deadly tendencies. Well, she is robotic. So, you know, the passenger sustains a pummeling from the unstable, deadly friend, Samantha. So, so freaking the the deadly friend that isn't as deadly, realizes they can't survive another pummeling. So freaking decides. Well, actually, it's the driver. So the driver's the less deadly, the one with more common sense. And she's driving, and she's being pummeled while she's driving, so she can't survive another another attack. So what she does is she runs into this this forklift that has the forks halfway lifted, midways, and right there, self-sacrifices. At least this way, you won't have this leashed on the world. So when I'm watching my mother's birthday on 420 on Thursday, April 20th of 2023. She turned 66, 67, something like that. Yeah, I probably should have kept that to myself.
What
But
this means
you know what I'm
for students
saying?
here who
Just like
face
more premonitions.
and wanted to break out of that
Hollywood. It's funny.
pretty cool.
And over at Osborne Middle School, what we would go to, we would progress over into North High School deal. Oh, but yeah, man, as usual, the time is ticking. And if someone were to tell you that you can go, they're gonna change your life from a novel to a motion picture, would you believe them? It's difficult. But yeah, man, freaking, it was weird. So it turns out to be, and I read my ex's mind. So they're out here, the girls, my sister Rosa and my ex Jasmine. So, before going outside, I see them both in front by the walkway, and I'm about to stickers when I pick up my on the side of my on my wife's part. So me, I don't like my sister Rosa anymore. No, well after she's been through, look at that, I didn't want to cut my hair because I don't want to scare the girls. So I examined my body, and after the examination, I was able to send an update deal. Oh, yeah, I try to tone down on the plain jokes, but reality, send it now. Oh, and same thing too with the freaking Chabillo. Man, it didn't come out the way. Oh, look at Barkley. Man, this guy will elbow you straight across the face now. Oh, I remember he fought Shaq. He fought everyone. And freaking same thing too with Jordan, man. Hell no, he freaking stick. He'd go from the face and dunk your ass now. Oh, it's funny. We're at Intel, and that's Corey from Georgia. And he was real proud that Intel was able to help him, first time home buyer, and real proud of himself. Relocated, made it out here from Georgia. And, I had asked him, he's a black male adult, Corey and Jamal. So I had asked him and I mentioned them both because they're all together. They're real cool, they're real tight. And uh, so I'd asked him, he'd be banned me because he's not that taller than me, but because he is, he has long reach. And, you know, him, let's see, I was gonna say slender. So yeah, you can say that because he's lanky. So yeah, because of his reach. So I had asked him if he'd be bamming, and he must not know exactly what bamming is. But my boy Nacho, which is uh, that's how I met Jasmine. We used to double date with his baby mama Mickey. They're best friends. To my best friend in high school. So freaking, I asked him. He's like on illegals. So I'm like, oh, you obviously didn't understand the question. But just like that deadly friend, I can see where you got it from now. Oh, so yeah, man, freaking, we go to Miller's Outpost, Christown, and uh, we're at Miller's Outpost, so we're buying some Anchor Blue jeans or whatever. That's where you'd get our jeans back in the days. One of the places. So, you know, Nacho, we asking this one of the associates there. He was good height. You be bamming, and he thought about it, and he had answered yeah. He thought about it afterwards, like yeah, he recognized what bamming is as by comparison. Oh, then how what College Park Center, bed breakfast or bed bed what is it? Bed and bath and beyond. So yeah, man, it's what can I call it? How can I call it? It's a growing culture. So try to oh shoot, look at this. This is important.
YouTube will still allow videos focused on recovery, but is going to restrict who can see it. That will include
Hopefully this gets
only
played.
users who are actually logged into the site and that are over 18. YouTube says it also plans to add information for crisis resources, which
Oh,
will
it's
be
gonna be
on
lucky.
display when a viewer searches
And apparently on day of the week now.
content. And now Blues Valley Amusement Park has a new
So
purple
yeah,
sign
freaking, it's a trip.
helping the community
So there might have been a fight here, and I don't like my sister. So as soon as I heard that, So we tap into the subconscious. If I don't like someone, I'm about to hear somebody get stuck. That's like that's like your prayers being answered. That's like going into the locker room and finding a cheerleader there that's about a month away from turning 18. You know what I'm saying? Freaking, that's someone buying the lotto to realize all you got to do is pray. When reality, oh, so yeah, man, freaking unbelievable. So there might have been scuffling, and for as much as I know, Nataly doesn't even, and they both work at the fairy tale brownies, but for as much as she knows, she doesn't know anything of what's going on, and she comes here late, and I escort her to her Jeep Patriot, and she gets on there, give me right up the street, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not too sure what's been going on. I'm thinking this happened, but I'm like, and that's the thing though, it's pathetic. Oh, if he has this, if he has telepathy, if he's this, if he's that, he's gonna get involved. But we're gonna let you guys be on part two of Deadly Friend Premonition now. Oh,